Can you see me as you walk right through my heartache? As you glance beyond the steps I take, my eyes to be awake. Can you hear me when I say my heart's about to break? When I can't sort out this stomach ache, it's a feeling that I can't take. And I go for you, and I wish you would too. So till a dream I never had, and I think to myself it's not so bad. I'm breaking, and all my knees are shaking, and I can't speak a syllable. I feel so invisible, 'cause it seems to me that the more I try, the more I see, the less I understand. And I go for you, and I wish you would too. So I go to a dream I
It's Wednesday, my dudes. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to the WedTruckSim. Thank you so much for joining. And we are back once more on American Truck Simulator for two reasons. One, although I do love this game, I don't play it enough. And two, a good friend of mine was gracious. What am I saying? Has gifted me the Texas State DLC. And in good time too, because the event for the Texas State is almost over. Actually, the 15th of January is the last day. So I have like 4 days to do that. Anyway, I actually have no idea what's up with the events. So let's see here. I gotta do 15 deliveries using external contracts or external market with a World of Trucks connected profile in American Truck Simulator. The community goal is to drive 125 million miles, or 200, whatever, that number there. Let's skip it. While delivering cargoes to or from any city in Texas. When a player completes a delivery to or from 15 different Texas cities, they will achieve their personal goal. All jobs for the event need to be at least 100 miles, each 161 kilometers or more. Ah, frick, this is one of those that has a distance limitation. I hate those. You can check your recent deliveries. Yeah, this just talking about the logbook rewards. But the community goal, when the community goal of driving 125 million miles, is that million? Yeah, that is million. During deliveries to or from any cities in Texas is met, and if the player has also achieved their personal goal, then they will receive a hanging Lone Star Longhorn ornament Steam inventory item. And for the personal goal, players that deliver cargo to or from 15 of the 29 Texas cities will gain a personal World of Trucks achievement and a beautiful horned lizard-themed ATS truck paint job. Nice. Steam inventory item. And the event will be concluded on Sunday, the 15th of January. So today is the 11th. Yeah, I don't have much time. Anyway, let's go to Texas. Oh, Steam's offline, nice. Gaben has probably tripped over the wires of the service on his way to the snack bar. Anyway, let's open the map. Right now I am parked in Tucson because I was having some fun on the ice in the racetrack. And there's the beautiful Lone Star State, Texas. I say beautiful, but I actually have never been there. In game, let alone in real life. Anyway, perhaps we should start from Las Cruces. And then, yeah, let's teleport to Las Cruces. Actually, there's a garage and repair shop there. And from there, we can have a drive to El Paso, which seems to be the closest city in Texas that is the closest one in Texas that is closest to where I am, sorry. And from there we'll see what deliveries we have to do. Now if I can only make the shortest ones as possible, like 100 miles, that will be fantastic. Oh nice, this one is called the Corpus Christi. So like it would be fantastic if this distance here is 100 miles and we can go straight from El Paso to Van Horn. And then Fort Stockton, maybe, I think Odessa is going to be too close. Maybe Hobbs or Del Rio. Yeah, let's do that. And today I am driving my beautiful Western Star with this beautiful dragon paint job. There he is. And yes, I did say he. So let's quick travel. Let's quick travel to... where was it? Las Cruces. Go to Las Cruces. Or in Portuguese, As Cruzes, or in English, The Crosses. US Route 93, Flathead Lake, Montana, DLC. And here we are. Is my plate right? Yes, it is. It's not bugged out. Let's quick save here. And I am going to set the GPS. Where exactly Is El Paso here? 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 I don't know. Let's set the GPS to this dealership. I'll do a quick drive there. I mean, technically speaking, I can just teleport myself there, which reminds me, I am still logged as GM, so let me log out. Log out. There we go. Anyway, I could teleport there. Ooh, I'm gonna hit the thing. Will I? Nah, I'm gonna be fine. Anyway, I could teleport myself there, but I want to discover the estate by myself. So instead, I will drive there. I'll drive empty, but from there, I will take a load. What is the ETA to there? 1 hour 35, that's going to be a short trip. Quite fine and alright. I am, by the way, still using the ice physics from the winter mod. So not only I have to be careful, shut up with the ticket, but also there is a chance I might still have some accident like last time. Which hopefully is not gonna happen today. That Steam offline message is bugging me a little bit. Doesn't affect anything on TMP. I just wish it wasn't there. Alright, wait, hit the thing there. It's nice. Interesting, for a while now, every time I stream on Wednesday, it's always nighttime on WedTruckSim. Always around midnight to 1 AM in game time. But a few months ago it wasn't so. I actually think it was closer to sunrise, like 4 or 5 in the morning, more or less. Personally, I find that more preferable because I like to drive during daylight, especially when I am playing an American Truck Simulator. I'm going way too fast for someone who is using ice physics. Like seriously, 86 miles an hour, that's too fast. Let's slow down a bit. Especially because there is a bend coming up. This corner here is a little sharp. I mean, it's not really sharp, but it is sharp enough that I can slide on the ice if I enter this place, this turn, way too fast. Or at least as fast as I was going. So we have discovered El Paso, which means we are in Texas now. What the fudge is that? No idea what that thing is. Oh, look at that over there. That definitely looks like a city. That's nice. What does that say there? Is a train. I can read that. Let's see, how far are we from arriving? We're close. You know, you might find this silly, but I always thought it doesn't snow in Texas, but apparently it does. Okay, do I have to change lanes? No. No, I don't. You just carry on here and slow down. Yeah, shush with the horn. The last thing that I want is to take the wrong route and have to go around. Let's slow down a bit. Okay, there, I definitely have to change lanes. Unless this is one of those situations in which the GPS tells me to take an exit on the right, but it actually was actually supposed to still go forward, and then the route takes me back to the highway or something. No, this is not going to be one of those cases. Our destination is right there, right up ahead. We actually got here quite quickly. I like it. I am going to run this red light. There's no one coming, actually no one nearby. I'll just go. We don't have much time after all. I gotta go, dude. It's Wednesday. Alright, let's discover this truck dealership. Wait, where's the entrance? Okay, it's there. Do a very quick stop here, maybe a quick save, and grab our first contract. And how lovely, this is a Western Star dealership too. My truck is a Western Star. Western Star. Ah, frick. Language.exe has stopped working. Alright, quick save here. Let's see what have we got. Browse contracts. If I can have something to deliver with my own trader, that would be nice. First, let's find stuff by distance. Like 40 miles, 92, that's Christmas. 93, 96, El Paso to Alamogordo in New Mexico. No, that doesn't work. That's not Texas. I gotta go to Texas. El Paso to Odessa. 275 miles? I could do 2 deliveries in that distance. Also, this is a Christmas event trailer, so no bueno. Van Horn, 96 miles. Ah, that's so close. But not far enough. 98, it's getting better. Port Stockton, 205, that's too far. Las Cruces, Van Horn again, 93 miles. 96. Now this stuff is for Alamogordo in New Mexico. That's not gonna work for us. 93 miles. Cruises. Port Stockton. It looks like the closest one is going to be stuff going to Fort Stockton. All else is going to New Mexico. Which, of course, I can do, technically speaking. It's just that it's not going to count towards the event. Van Horn. It's so close to what I need. 96 miles. Okay, I think I'll take something to Fort Stockton, but using... Hold on a second. Is it external market? Yeah, yes it is. To use my own trader, I have to go here to external market. Alright, let's see here. El Paso to El Paso, nope. That's only 8 miles. Cruises, Van Horn, 96 miles. Alright, let's refresh again. Cruces, Van Horn, Hobbs, that's New Mexico too. Roswell, that one's going to Arizona. No. Is there not going to be anything going to Fort Stockton if I use my own trader? Are you serious? You're kidding me? You can't be serious. Come on, give me something to Fort Stockton, or at least something that is going just far enough into Van Horn to make it 100 miles. 96, that is so close. Las Cruces, Van Horn. Arizona. Heck. That one's going to Colorado. Ah, this Van Horn one with 96 miles of distance, that is teasing me. What do you mean? I'm gonna wreck report. Van Horn again. Roswell. Asia, Clifton, Phoenix. Farmington. Jesus, where's the stuff for Texas? 696 miles! No! You have any idea how many deliveries of 100 miles I could do in that distance and time? That's not worth it. Albuquerque. Fine, this is my last time refreshing for something going to Fort Stockton, or at least Odessa. If I can't find anything here to use with my own trader, I'm just gonna go back to external contracts and use a trader from the company. Van Horn, Hobbs, Roswell, Artesia, Albuquerque, Clifton. Yeah, fine, I'll go back to external contracts. You jerk. 93 miles. Fort Stockton. 205, but fine. Yes. Dismiss my trailer. Dallas, Texas DLC. I am gonna be very disappointed if I don't find at least one propane shop in Texas. Especially if I don't find, even so, if I find one, but they don't sell propane accessories, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Okay, let's turn around and go pick up our trailer. By the way, does my driver need to sleep? No, he does not, but I need... You know what? No, never mind. For a moment I thought about stopping here taking a nap anyway. But regardless, I might not... My driver might not need to sleep, but the truck does need fuel. So I have to stop at the next gas station. I'm actually under half a tank. I never never allowed the truck to get below half a tank. How would I do that? Oh, that's very convenient. There's a gas station right up ahead. Let's pay it a visit. Right over there. Alright, where's the entrance? I'm gonna assume this is the entrance. Well, I'm turning. Okay, that's the rest area. What's that question mark over there? I'm gonna go there to see what that is. Seems to be on the other side. It says exit this way? Oh, want to exit? Hold on a second. Let's stop at the pump first. Since it's right here. That might be a hiring company. Super Juicy's new flavor. Try on your road. Try on your road? That wording sounds weird. Try delicious all-natural super juices and drinks for $3. What flavors? Cherry? Is that all cherry, or am I seeing a strawberry there? Yeah, cherry is really good. Best juices on the road. Apples. Kiwi. I think I see oranges over there. Wouldn't it be great if they had cashew? Cashew juice is my favorite. Anyway, let's turn around here. See what's that over there. Ah, it is a hiring thing. Oh, stop. There we go, I almost hit the stuff there. Alright, so now that that is discovered... Oh, there's a garage over there! I'm gonna buy it. Hold on, we're gonna make another quick stop before we finally go pick up the trailer. I'm gonna own that garage. Hey, there's people nearby. Nice. Ah, frick! I tapped out. Crap. There we go. I was using the engine brake, and I tried to close the tab, this window here, and I tapped out because I have my engine brake on the Alt key on my keyboard. Oops. Here we go. This is kind of a neat location for a garage. I kind of like this. I might move out of California and have my headquarters be in Texas. Okay, now we are finally gonna pick up that trailer. See, I told you that was going to be a very quick stop. I'm going too fast. Nope. Okay. No. I hit the curb, but that's way more preferable than to shoot across the intersection because I am sliding on ice. Because I went too fast. I think I will run this red light. And there doesn't seem to be anybody nearby. I'm gonna. I will also run this one. Because we are on a tight schedule, guys, so let's go. The quicker we get this stuff done, the better. Actually, I just realized this should be the only stream in which I will be doing these deliveries on ATS on a live stream, because by Sunday the event will be done. Hey, Sneaky Cobo! Yip yip! Happy Wednesday, thank you for joining. I hope you're doing well. Always good to have you around. So yeah, I basically only have this week and no more to finish this event. Although I'm gonna be honest, if I can't finish all of... Oh, I definitely will not be able to finish all of these deliveries in one single stream. But regardless, if I can finish this before the weekend... Stop! If I can't finish this before the weekend, and I am able to, I might do an extra stream on Saturday to try and finish that by then. Alright, let's see. Trailer, I think I'm gonna have to reverse. Yeah, I have to reverse to get in there. No problem. There we go, now we go forward. And now we go backwards. Hello, my trailer. Now, it's not really my trailer, but it's the one that I'm gonna be having for a little while now. Okay. Let's drive forward a little bit. Do a very quick stop with a quick save and check our route and ETA. Alright, stop. ETA, roughly 3 hours and 26 minutes of game time. As for the route, we're going to be driving through Van Horn. These intersections seem to be like a very easy area to get lost if I'm not using the GPS. Well, actually, even with the GPS, there is a good chance that I might take a wrong exit. Anyway, we should be arriving here in Fort Stockton at a company called X-Tech Machinery. That's a new company in the game, I've never seen it before. Also, that is right in front of a garage, which I can't buy. And I definitely will. So, as they say in the gaming world, let's go! Alright. That's kind of cringe. By the way, how heavy is this cargo? 17,500 pounds. I have no idea how heavy that is, because my brain has been programmed and hardwired for the metric system. I can't do Imperial. Ironically, I drive with miles in the settings for American Truck Simulator, which I also can't really understand. I don't really know miles, but at least that is a little easier to comprehend than pounds as a weight measure. As a weight measure, I mean. As a weight measure unit. Sliding. Oh, frick. Okay. I'm gonna ask my phone. £17,500, 2 kilos. I meant to say tons.
17,500 pounds is equivalent to 7,937.866 kilograms.
So that's what, 7 tons? Hold on, I'm gonna ask you that in a moment, because first I gotta take this intersection here. I kinda gotta focus. Alright, let me try asking that again. 17,500 pounds, 2 tons.
17,500 pounds is equal to 8.75 US tons.
Ah, so I kind of almost guessed right. I said probably 7 tons. It's actually 8. Okay, this cargo is actually, relatively speaking, rather light. That's good. Let's change lanes here to give that guy some room in case he wants to drive off. There we go, now I get back to this lane. We have some huge signs, so let's indicate left. Check for traffic. All clear. Let's go. Hold on a second. Am I gonna have to turn somewhere here? No, not exactly. But I do have to slow down. I do not want to shoot right across this intersection like I did last week. Thank God there was no one driving by when that happened. Okay, that's clear. That's clear. That's red. The dude's moving. I'm gonna wait here at the red lights. I'm not gonna run this one. Well, yeah, he did. Fine. I kind of want to go too. Hey, green! Finally. Let's go. Even though sometimes I do run red lights in the game, I actually really don't like doing that. I really don't. It does bother me. All clear there. Wow, that guy is going fast. He went out of my range rather quickly for a moment. And he's gone again. And shush with the horns. If he said something, nothing came through. Oh, I almost took this exit over here. Picnic area. I already had a snack before the stream. I'm fine. Ain't nobody got time for that. What does that say? Slow down, you're already in Texas. And what else? Drive something. I missed that.
Yeah, I am, matey. Have a good one out there.
I love the American Truck Simulator community. So friendly. You can drive for hours on your truck simulator on TMP. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will talk to you on the CB and say and wish you a good or safe trip. Nobody. And I speak from at least in my experience anyway. So in that regard, I can say from experience, my own experience anyway, that nobody will do that. Is this the highway? It is the highway. Our friend from earlier either has slowed down or I somehow am going faster than him. Well, that was actually kind of redundant. I don't know what I'm saying. I am tired. I had very little sleep last night. Hey, we are in Van Horn already. If our schedule wasn't so tight, I would probably make a quick stop here in Van Horn to buy the garage in the city. Assuming they do have one anyway. Do they? I don't see one on the map. Oh, maybe they don't. Actually, maybe they don't have one. Right? Right, they don't have a garage here, so never mind then. But in any case, if they did have a garage and we had more time in our schedule, I would make a stop there to buy a garage. If I recall correctly, the top speed in WedTruckSim P on American Truck Simulator is 80 miles an hour, which is equivalent to around 130 kilometers an hour. 130? Yes, 130. That's for regular players. But technically speaking, well, not really technically, actually literally, I can go faster than that because I am staff. So, if I were not hauling a World of Trucks cargo right now, I actually would be able to have caught up with this guy ahead of us and overtaken him. But I cannot because I am hauling a World of Trucks cargo, and because of that, the game automatically limits me to 65 miles an hour. Which, how fast is that? It's like 110 kilometers an hour, maybe, more or less. Let's find out. 65 miles an hour, 2 kilometers per hour.
These came back from a search.
Why can't you just read it out to me, Google? What is 65 miles an hour, 2 kilometers?
These are the top results.
Ah! I'm driving. Do you really want me to read right now? I can't. 65 miles, 2 kilometers. These are just websites. Useless. Useless Android. Alright, this is where we diverge paths. I see. Alright, you have a good trip, whoever you are, I forget your name. Geeka23. I'm gonna ask my phone again. I am annoyed that it won't just give me the result. Instead, it just gives me websites to look into and use their converters. "65 miles an hour, 2 kilometers."
These came back from a search.
Let me try something different. 65 miles, 2 kilometers.
65 miles is equal to 104.607 kilometers.
See? Was it so hard for you to just say that, Android? You dumb piece of crap. Anyway, 104 kilometers, so roughly rounding up 105 kilometers an hour. Which is actually only 5 kilometers slower than the top speed imposed by the speed limiter, by the server speed limiter on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Oh, excuse me. By the way, where are we? We are only 30 minutes away from finishing this delivery. Okay, even though we are driving 205 miles, this trip was actually rather quick, rather short. At least shorter than I thought it was going to be. I see we are approaching our exit, so let's start slowing down. Gently, gently, because we have eyes on the road. Port Stockton discovered. Yay! The Lone Star State, 3 out of 29. I already discovered 3 cities in Texas. Right. There was this, frick, what was it called again? Van Horn. I completely forgot we drove by that one. So the game counted that one as well. Funny, I don't remember seeing the message that Van Horn was discovered when we drove through it. Alright, we are approaching the company, so let's start slowing down. Slow down some more. Oh, we are here. There we go. Now, as always, because I am doing World of Trucks deliveries for an event, and I am actually in a hurry, I'm just gonna have the game park the trailer for me. Otherwise, I would do the parking myself. Another excellent delivery. Alright, continue. Prison Texas, 2 out of 15. Nice! It counted that one delivery as two cities. Oh, I love when the game does that. Alright, let's buy that garage real quick. Then save. Then pick another cargo. So, hold on, does this mean that if I do a delivery from this city that I have just delivered to, is that going to count as just one delivery instead of 2? Because if that is the case, it might be more worth for me to drive to another city that I still haven't been to, and then do another delivery from there to another one that I still haven't been to. Like, I think it counted as 2 cities because I've never done any delivery to or from El Paso, neither to or from Fort Stockton, so it counted both cities as never having been delivered to or from, and that is why it counted 2. So what I am thinking is that now that I have made one delivery to Fort Stockton, I might be wrong with this, but I think that the game, if I deliver something from Fort Stockton after having delivered to Fort Stockton, I think the game is going to count any other destination as just one delivery, as just one city. So for example, and again, I might be wrong with this, I actually don't really know. So, but for example, if I go from Fort Stockton, now that I have done one delivery here to here, if I go from here to, for example, San Angelo, then instead of counting 2 cities and therefore give me a 4 out of 15 deliveries complete, so the game is only going to count 1 and therefore say 3 out of 15 deliveries completed. If that is the case, well, the quickest way to get these deliveries done sooner is to have the game count 2 by 2, you know, do one delivery but have the game actually count 2 as that being 2 deliveries. That is the quickest way to get through all of those 15. If that is the case, I will have to teleport or drive to some other cities. These 2 here could be connected, and actually they might be connected. There is a chance there is a secret road here. That might be fun. Is that really going to be the case? I am kind of afraid to try one delivery just for testing, because if that is the case, I'm gonna be wasting time. Anyway, let's buy the garage. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, let's park inside for a moment because it's cold out here. And stop, turn off everything. I'm gonna do an actual full save this time, now that I own 2 garages in Texas. Okay. Alright, let's see. What have we got? This is something here. We can go to Odessa. That's 108 miles. Perfect, actually. Alright. I actually will test this theory. Let's deliver to from Fort Stockton after having done one delivery to Fort Stockton. Let's do one delivery from Fort Stockton to Odessa and see if the game is going to count that as 1 or 2 deliveries, like it did from El Paso to Fort Stockton. And if it does count as just 1 delivery, then I indeed will have to find a way to teleport to a different city that I still haven't delivered to or from, and do something from there, somewhere else that I also have not been to yet. That should be the quickest. The only problem is that then I'm gonna actually have to drive to said city, unless I use some red magic, if you know what I mean. Because otherwise, the only other way that I can teleport to somewhere that I still haven't been to is if I go on single player and fly over there with my camera. Actually, that would be the exact same thing as using TPC to teleport as a moderator. And I can only, through vanilla means, I can only teleport to places that I already have been to. Which means that in Texas so far, the only cities that I can teleport to if I want, using the quick travel option, is Fort Stockton over here. Hold on a second, where? Oh, it's there. Crap. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn here, I guess. Whoa, a raid! My god, everyone, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Wednesday! Ow! There's an invisible wall here. Crap. Hello everyone, welcome! How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. That is a lot of emotes. Hello, hello, and thank you so much for the follow, Grim James. And welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday, or Thursday, if it is already Thursday for you and you are living the future. Hello everyone, hi. You arrived just in time to see me smack my face into an invisible wall there. Oh boy, how embarrassing. Anyway, here's our trader. Alright, let's put that theory to the test now. Now we reverse. Dippity boopty. I'm a little misaligned here. Africa, I am very misaligned. Ah! Crap. Well, there goes my tail lights. Easy, there we go. Alright, let's see. Fort Stockton, there's a thingy over there. That's probably a hiring company. We'll take a left, then a right, and we'll deliver to Walbert in Odessa. Alright, 108 miles of distance. That should be a very short trip, which is good. Hold on a second. I have a feeling that I once more forgot. Stop, truck. I once more forgot to hook up the trailer. Oh no, wait, I did. Why was it going so slow then? Weird. I'm doing quite alright myself, thank you. How about you? A little better today that I finally got a haircut. So my hair is not crazy anymore. Oh god, we have a scout nearby. That is very good, James. Why is there a scout here? Hello, little scout. Alright, and away we go. Also, again, mental notes. Be careful, Mike, you have ice physics enabled. Alright, clear, clear, let's go. Oh, 5:25 in game. Sun is gonna rise soon. Nice. I love driving during daytime, especially on ATS. It's just the best. Am I gonna get a green now? Green, please. Eh? Fine, I'll just run the red then. Again, we are on a tight schedule. It still bothers me to run the red lights, even when there's no one nearby. Oh, that question mark was actually a viewing point. Okay, let's be a little careful here. But this intersection is actually fine. Let's go. There's no train either. You know, I really wish there were more trains here on ATS. But sadly, most of them don't work on multiplayer. Unless that has changed, I believe the only working train, at least that I can remember of. Oh, that scout has just been kicked by the server. Anyway, the only train that does work on multiplayer here on ATS that I can remember of is the one going through Flagstaff. I don't remember any other train working on ATS on TMP. And I believe that is because AI traffic is disabled on TMP. And the trains on American Truck Simulator, they must be handled by the AI. I mean, they must be treated by the game as part of the AI traffic, which is why they don't work on multiplayer. Unlike on your Truck Simulator, where for some reason, apparently the trains there, they're not really controlled by the AI traffic. I mean, the game doesn't recognize them as part of the AI traffic, and therefore they just work. Which I actually think is the case, because I remember seeing many times in changelogs for new updates on TMP. I remember them talking about the synchronization of movers and making special mention to trains where sometimes they fix a train glitching around or lagging a lot. So that might be the case. Probably the trains on the Euro Truck Simulator are treated by the game internally as movers, you know, actual moving objects like toll gates, for example, instead of AI traffic. Ah, shush with that horn! Honk at your lovely grandma, she might like it. And God bless her heart. Imagine if I actually would road rage. Oh man. I joke, but I actually did have at least one case that I suppose I can call an actual road rage. But to be fair, I was extremely angry on that day. That was not my day. I was having a terrible, terrible day. So I was already really mad when driving back home. I had just left my mother at the hospital. It was already late. I don't remember how late it was, but it was certainly past midnight already. So I was driving back home, and I was on this 3 lanes road, avenue, and there were not that many other vehicles around me, but there was a bus to my right, there was an SUV to my left, just right, was it an SUV? I don't remember, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, there was another vehicle to my left, just ahead of my car, and I was driving on the leftmost lane because I would have to take an exit to the left a few blocks ahead. So I was keeping myself in that lane. And further left, further to my left, you would have the parking lane. It's not actually a lane, it's just the part of the street where cars can park. But because it was empty, some cars were using that as an actual lane for driving. Which is why I said there was another car right ahead of me, but to my left. But in any case, I digress. Point is, I was driving back home. It was late. I was pardon my French, but I was pissed off, and I was just not having anything. I was just not having it. And this, I think it was a Ford EcoSport. Yes, it was a Ford EcoSport. This Ford EcoSport, which is a compact SUV, it came up to the rear end of my car. It started to tailgate me, and it didn't just flash its high beams. It actually turned them on and kept them on right behind me. They would actually just flash them a little bit. But the message that I got from that was the Ford saying, "Hey, get off the road, get out of my way, go away, make passage for me," you know, like demanding me to move out of the way. And mind you, I was doing the same speed as the other vehicles in traffic. I believe everyone was doing like nearly 60 kilometers an hour, and the speed limit on that avenue is actually 50. So that was that. But in any case, this guy started to flash his high beams right on my butt. That actually blinded me a little bit because, you know, strong light on the mirrors. That already started to bother me a little bit. But I just kept my speed. I wasn't holding traffic after all. I was actually going faster than the speed limit, and I was following traffic, so no problem there. When suddenly that guy swerved to the left into the parking lane, and I didn't realize I just blew through an intersection there. Anyway, he suddenly swerved to the left into the parking lane, which was free at the moment. Again, there was another car driving there, but ahead of me. And the distance that I had from the car ahead of me on the left was like probably just about half a car of distance. Like if that other car was right in front of me, the most you would be able to fit between my car and his car would be a motorcycle. Nothing else. But anyway, so this Ford EcoSport suddenly swerved into that lane. He sped up very abruptly. Hold on a second, where am I? Okay, go in front. He sped up very abruptly, and he was not even like halfway ahead of me on my side, but ahead of me. He was like literally right next to me, door to door, you know, passenger door on his car, driver door on my car. When, for no reason that I can't really comprehend why, he started to change lanes on top of me and literally forced me to steer into the right lane, sorry. I mean the center lane, where there was a bus on my side. And in that moment I had to slam the brakes, swerve to the right. Oh frick, I gotta turn here. Swerve to the right, almost hit the bus. Also, actually, I think because of him, I forced the bus to change into the rightmost lane. So that would have been an amazing traffic accident over there if we had collided. But anyway, he did that. He forced me out of my lane, cut me off, and sped through traffic. Actually, he didn't speed through traffic right away. He was basically doing the same speed as everyone else after he cut me off. But I was not having it, and usually I am a very quiet, a very calm guy. But I was, yes, it only counted as one. I will have to travel to different cities if I want to do 2 at a time. Anyway, I was already super angry that night, and I just wasn't having it. I don't know why, for some reason, but something clicked in me, and I don't think I was thinking at all. I just turned on my high beams on his butt. That definitely annoyed him because he started to speed up and cut off other cars and traffic to get away from me. And for some reason I decided to follow him. Like, I slammed down on the accelerator and I sped right behind him with my high beams on, but only on his butt. Whenever he would change to another lane to get away from traffic and overtake other cars, and therefore my car would be shining the high beams on some other car that had nothing to do with the situation, I would turn them off to not annoy that specific driver. I would only turn them back on when I was right behind that Ford EcoSport. But anyway, for some reason I started to give chase to that guy, and I must have chased him for like several blocks, probably over a kilometer. we probably were doing at least 80 kilometers an hour on that avenue that we're that has a speed limit of 50. But anyway, after a little while, I could have overtaken him if I wanted. And mind you, my car, my family's car, is an old car. His car was brand new, but I was able to keep up with him just fine, and I am sure I would have been able to overtake him if I wanted to, but I didn't want to. I just wanted to blast the high beams on his butt, because I don't know, that was annoying to me. I wanted to annoy him back, but I didn't want to cause any more trouble, you know. I mean, I didn't want any more trouble, not to cause any more trouble. But anyway, after a few kilometers, I finally cooled down enough that I came back to my senses, and I took. It was actually a good timing too, because the exit that I was supposed to take was coming up by the time I cooled off a little bit. So even though I was still going super fast, I slowed down just enough to take the turn, and I headed home from there. And the guy, I don't know, God bless him, I guess. Oh man, I gotta tell you though, the rush of adrenaline that I felt on that night during that moment, it was something. It was definitely something. I really can't describe it. It was weird. It was a strange experience. The first time that I had an experience like that. All right, let's see here. So we just delivered from Fort whatever. What was the name? Fort Stockton to Odessa, and that definitely proves my theory, because it only counted as one city, one delivery, instead of two like it did from El Paso to Fort Stockton. The thing with this is that if I want to speed up these deliveries and hopefully be able to finish them before the end of the end of the event, or the 15th, I will have to either spend a lot of hours doing several deliveries across all of these cities. Well, not all of them, but 15 of them, but still, it's a lot of ground to cover. I either do that, or I teleport to cities that I still haven't been to and do deliveries from there. Like, for example, I teleport to Longview over here, pick a cargo there, and deliver to Waco, for example. I haven't been to either of these cities, let alone made and delivered to or from either one of them. And then, as an example, from Waco, I teleport to, I don't know, Brownsville. Brownsville? What kind of name is that? I teleport to Brownsville and deliver to Corpus Christi, for example. And then from Corpus Christi, teleport to San Antonio, deliver to San Angelo, and so on and so forth. I didn't want to do that, but considering the fact that I really don't have that much time, I mean, you might say, Mike, of course you have time. There's still 4 days for you to finish the deliveries and the event. You have plenty of time. Well, you would think that, but actually I don't. Because outside of my streams, nowadays I don't really play games as much anymore, because most of the time as I am either too busy with something else, or I just don't have the will to play anything. You know, being stressed is terrible. So yeah, for that reason I actually in practice most likely will not have enough time. So you know what, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just teleport around. Now, the only problem with that is that because I still haven't been to any of these other cities, I cannot use the quick teleport option, let alone the teleport to garage option in the game. The only way I can teleport to these places is if I either go on single player and use the dev cam there to teleport, or on multiplayer, if I use a little bit of quote-unquote red magic, end quote, and do the teleportation that way, which is basically the equivalent of doing of teleporting in single player with devcam, except I'm going to be using a command. I'm going to do that. The only problem with that is that because of reasons that I'm not sure I can actually share with you guys in public, When I log in as GM, I will have to hide the game momentarily from you. So if you excuse me for just a moment. There we go. Now I can bring the game back to you. There we go. And it's as if nothing has changed. Anyway, let's see. Where am I going to teleport to? I haven't been to Hobbs. Let's teleport to Hobbs. I know it's very close. I can just drive there. It should not be a long trip. But again, I want to do as many of these deliveries as possible, as quickly, as soon as I can, because I don't know how much more time I'm gonna have to finish this event. So the more time I can save, the better. Oh, but there's a garage here. Okay, hold your horses, everyone. I'm gonna buy this garage first. After I buy the garage, then I'm gonna teleport to Hobbs. So let's go. There's a curb there. Okay, I'm on the curb now. Come on, truck, go. That's fine, nobody saw that. Alright, open, please, thank you. Ooh, sunrise. Hello, sun. How are you doing? Good morning. Oh, my eyes. That's strong. That's strong light. Okay, that's clear, clear. Let's go. Also nice, the garage is right up ahead, right there. This is going to be very quick. But slow down because we have an intersection coming up, and I do have a yield sign. Actually, we have traffic lights here. I was not really expecting traffic lights here for some reason. It's clear. It's also clear. Alright, let's go. Well, alternatively, I could have just opened tab to see if there was someone nearby. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I am far more accustomed to checking for people nearby in traffic by looking outside my windows instead of using tab. Even though I do have the practice to opening tab every now and then, actually quite frequently, to check for other players in the area. Alright, here we are. We now own this garage. Okay, now we go to Hobbs. Go to Hobbs. Let's see, is there a garage in Hobbs? No, there is not, but there is a rest stop right over here with a repair shop. Actually, it's a dealership. Well, perfect. Alright, let's land right here. Beepity boopity. There we go, and since we are here, we might as well do a quick fix on the truck. A beautiful Western Star. There we go. Alrighty, and back to the cab, quick save, log out. And now we pick something leaving from Hobbs and going to somewhere else that we haven't been to yet. And Hobbs is in Texas, right? I mean, it should, but the icon is right past the border into New Mexico? Ah, frick, it is New Mexico. No, why? Heck. Alright, let's try Dalhart. I should have checked that first. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to log in again. Hold on a second. You know what, I'm just gonna stay logged. And you know what? If there's enough time available left on the stream by the end, and there are some reports in the system, I might, as a little treat, do a little bit of moderation, or more specifically, check some reports. Anyway, let's see here. What is the name of the city again? I forget. It's Dalhart. Alright, let's go to Dalhart. Go to Dalhart. Alright, let's fly and land right around here. There we go, perfect landing. Beep, beep. Ah, and this is a rest stop too. Well, don't mind if I ask. Let's take a nap here. Alright, now for real. Let's take a cargo from here to somewhere else. Let's see, Del Hart to Amarillo, that's not gonna be... Yeah, oh, that's so close though. So close to 100 miles. 101 miles? Oh, heck yeah. Let's do it. What is this? It's a crawler tractor. Alright, from Golden Meadows to Golden Meadows. 55,000 pounds. That's a chunker. That's a chunker, alright. Oh, and I'm gonna be doing... It's a heavy cargo, and I'm gonna be doing that on snow with ice physics. Ah. Do I wanna do that? I mean, I do have another option here. Butter. Yeah, but this one is closer. Oh, you know what? Let's take the challenge. Let's accept this as a challenge. And the challenge is, don't slide and crash. Because this trailer is heavy. Actually, how heavy is that? Again, I don't know Imperial system. I only know metric. Let me ask my phone. 55,500 pounds, 2 tons.
55,500 pounds is equal to 27.75 US tons.
Yeah, that is heavy, but not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like over or at least 30 tons. Alright, let's go. Ah, fine, I'll turn on the headlights. Are they on now? Yes. And since I'm here, might as well grab some fuel. Even though I don't need. But might as well top it off. And stop. Fill her up, Jim! There we go, tank is full. Let's hit the road. Alright, that's clear. Let's go. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. Man, the engine brakes on the American trucks on ATS, they are so freaking good. Like usually, at least as far as I can remember, it takes me longer for any of my trucks on Euro Truck Simulator to slow down as much as this truck here does on ATS, for example. Even when unloaded, which is the case of this truck here right now. Now we turn here. Oh, I love driving during daylight. It's the best. You can actually see stuff around. Even in real life, I actually don't like to drive at night. Not because I have problems seeing at night or anything. It's just I like seeing the landscapes and the sights and the views and stuff. And you can't really do that much during the night. All right, here's our exit. See how well this truck took that corner and how well it slowed down, how well and quickly it slowed down. Even though I am using ice physics, that was all the engine brake. All engine brake. I did not use any of the main brakes. Actually, I think the main brakes are are my least used brakes across ETS2 and ETS. Most of the time I am using just the engine brake. I mean, which of course it's not to say that I don't use the main brakes, I do use them. I have to stop at some point after all. But the engine brake for slowing down, that's just one of the best things there is. Alright, and here's our trailer. There's our trailer, there's our burgers, and our potato chips. So that's not reverse. Oops. That's reverse. I'm not quite correctly aligned here, but I can do it. A little bit more. There we go. You are a beautiful truck, did you know? Mwah. Alright. Hold on a second, let me check the route in the map first. So Amarillo, oh, that is a weird intersection. Oh, forget that one, we'll look at this one. Jesus! It's literally a spiral. Who makes stuff like that? Who thinks of stuff like that? My god. Anyway, if I don't get myself lost in these intersections, we should arrive just fine over here at Gold Medals. Oh, and there is a garage there that I am definitely gonna buy. Alrighty, let's go. Hold on a second. Do I just turn around here to leave? Yeah. Wait, is that a secret road? Where's this going? It's not exactly a secret road, but it looks like it is one that I can drive on. And even though we are on a tight schedule, I do love me a dirt road, so we are taking that one. Even though we are on a tight schedule, and this is a little bit of a longer way around than if I just turned around over there and went back through the way I came in. Also, this is extra slippery because it's dirt and I am using the ice physics. So fun. Yay. Perfectly controllable though, if you are careful enough. There we go, see, that was easy and fun. Alright, here we are. Stop. Oh, this is heavy. This trailer is heavy, actually heavier than I thought. Sorry, I hit the thing there. Oops. It's also long. It's heavy and long. How heavy was this? 27 tons, right? Yeah, I think it was 27 tons. Oh yes, with this one I definitely have to be a little more careful with my slowing down. Slowing down and actual braking. I can feel it. Can I turn off the headlights yet? No, I can't. What is the ETA? 1 hour 54 minutes in game time? That's like probably less than 10 minutes of real time. Well, let's say 10 minutes. Actually, I did keep track of time last week for delivery to with an ETA of around 1 hour of in-game time. It is around 10 minutes more or less. Though it also depends on traffic and whether or not you crash. And of course how fast you can actually go. Which, speeding on ice is not exactly recommended because it is dangerous. I didn't really mean to run at the red lights, but I actually could not stop in time. Alright, so that was that served as a good test actually. Because now I know I do have to start braking much earlier than how I just did there. Doppler effect on that horn. Yeah. You know, the Doppler effect can quote unquote create some rather interesting and sometimes amusing and funny sounds. I do like that sometimes. There's that stuff there. Looks like power lines. Alright, let's see. What is the road like right now? We are going to have to take a sharp turn to the right up ahead. And change lanes. Alright, so I'll start slowing down as soon as I see the exit on the GPS. Because I am going at top speed right now. This trailer is heavy and I have ice. I have no idea how long this truck will take to actually stop or slow down enough for that exit. What's going on here? I wonder where this goes to. According to the GPS, nowhere. Alright, and we start slowing down now. Now pump the main brakes and park the trailer retarder. Oh god, we are still going. Oh, that was a lot of distance covered. Ah, Heck, I hit the thing again. Yeah, it's fine, it will buff out. But anyway, back to what I was thinking. It looks like if I am driving at top speed, I'm gonna have to start slowing down even earlier than I did back there just now. And mind you, there was a moment there that I went uphill as we drove up that bridge. Even with gravity assisted braking, that still took a while to stop, or I mean slow down enough. Now look at this view, how nice. Alright, the view is nice, but I actually have to look at the road right now. Did it say North 15th Ave? As in Avenue? I think it did. Amarillo discovered. Nice. Wait, we are here already? Oh dang, that was fast. Yes, we are here already. Cool. Alright, slow down. We have the weird intersection coming up. Well, the first weird intersection. Ah, it's actually an overpass. Oh, that makes things easier and safer. I was expecting an actual intersection where this road would intersect with that one, and we would have like traffic lights and stuff. I was expecting that. Speaking of traffic lights, there's one. Oh, green, thank you. Save money, fuel up and shop at Vortex. Oh, there's a working train there. Does that locomotive actually crosses through traffic streets? I can't stop on this one. I'm just going. Oh, pretty colors over there. Nice. Okay, I can't stop on this one. And stop. Let me take a very quick look at the train tracks there. Train tracks. Where is that working locomotive that I saw? I think it was on this track here. Ah, boo! It doesn't cross the streets. Lame. I love when I just slow down and I get a green light. I actually do this all the time in real life. If I am approaching a red light, I try to control my speed to give the traffic light as much time as possible for it to finish its cycle and change to green light before I actually get to it. It's awesome. It actually saves fuel. Did you know? It's really good. Ah, here's that weird whatever, the spiral thingy. Man, imagine if this spiral that we see on the map here was actually a bunch of intersections with all of these roads on the same level, all on ground level, and you only had traffic signs, I mean traffic yield signs and traffic lights, and people would have to manage. Jesus, what a nightmare that would be. Alright, let's begin braking here. I am already going very slowly, so let's begin slowing down further. Alright, that was early enough for braking. Nobody's coming. There we go, another green. Alright, let's see. Can we get a green on this one before I actually stop? Yeah, boy! We can. Nice. Where's that over there? Are those boots? Are those boots with a smile? I think they are. Hold on. Hold on. My curiosity has been triggered. Alright, truck stop. Ah, no, this is not a smile. I saw this from a distance, this marking here. I thought it was a smile. And those are not boots, these are feet and legs. Now, there's definitely something like this in real life in this city. All I can guess is that at some point back in the day, there was a statue right here and probably vandals destroyed it. And all that is left of the statue are the legs. And apparently some graffiti too. Texas. That's a really nice graffiti. C'est la vie. That's French. Some leaves there, an arrow for some reason. There's a heart. Back D. There's a sun. a star. This looks like a signature of some sort. And there's a CB here for some reason, whatever that's supposed to mean. I'm actually curious about this. What is the name of the city again? Amarillo. Man, let me grab my phone again. Amarillo, Texas, broken statue.
These are the top results.
There's a bunch of text here. Let me park first, and then I'll take a look at that. Let's learn a little bit about Amarillo. And again, because I am doing a World of Trucks event, I'm just gonna have the game deliver for me. Achievement progress. I thought this should be heavy. Alright. Hey, there we go. It counted 2 cities. I was right. I do have to teleport to cities I have never been to before if I want to get this done ASAP. Okay, let me just move out of this parking spot. Just in case someone else tries to use it. That way I won't be blocking their sites. Okay, click save. Let's see here. Amarillo, Texas. A huge pair of legs. I almost read something else. They were right there. If that doesn't make sense to you, just enjoy the broken statue in the pasture. Unlike nearby Cadillac Ranch, the gate to this exhibit is wired shut, so I would have to click to see the rest of the stuff. You know what, let's take a look at this on the PC. Let me go on Google over here. Let me share. I'm gonna share the screen with you guys. One moment. There we go. Ah, frick! Shut up, deck. My deck is just charging. Fine, I'll plug you in. Amarillo, broken statue, Texas. It is a real world thing. Amarillo, Texas, huge pair of legs. Inspired by Ozymandias, a similar set of big legs in the Egyptian desert. Stanley Marsh III, who commissioned the nearby Cadillac Ranch, paid a guy named Lightning McDuff to build the legs in 1996. Oh, so it isn't really a broken statue. The guy just paid someone, just commissioned an artist to make just the legs. Okay. A joke play claims that the rest of the body was destroyed by jealous football players from Lubbock. That's a weird name. Visitor tips and news about the huge pair of legs. We have... Ah, there they are! For those not into 19th century poetry or 20th century comic books, this attraction is known as giant legs. But as the plague on site clearly explains, this randomly placed art exhibit is a nod to the classic Shelley poem about the impermanence of man-made legacies. If that doesn't make sense to you, just enjoy the broken statue in the pasture. Unlike nearby Cadillac Ranch, the gate to this exhibit is wired shut, so anybody looking to make their mark with spray paint will require some fence-hopping chutzpah. What the heck is a chutzpah? The legs originally sported white athletic socks, but they've disappeared under decades of paint spill. Sorry. So that over there is what they used to look like originally, back in '96. And then people just made a lot of graffiti and... oh, that's gone now. I see a bad symbol right here. Huge pair of legs. The legs are now painted over to look like purple boots. You must crawl through a barbed wire fence to get close to the legs. Are you sure? I didn't see any barbed wires on the way here. Let's look at that again. Alright, there's the legs. And there's no fence. Well, maybe the real world location where the legs are do have a fence, but for some reason SCS Software decided not to make the fences here. They decided not to fence this area. But alright, we learned something about these legs. They actually do exist, and they do not belong to a statue that disappeared for some reason, that was broken. The artist was commissioned to make just the legs and to make them look like they are broken. Wow. What a weird thing to commission someone. But hey, the commissioner's money. He does whatever he wants with that. Alright, let's buy this garage and then teleport to another city. And do another delivery, sorry. That should count as 2 deliveries. Though to be honest, there's only so many of those that I can make before the game stops giving me different options. But so long as I can get at least as close to finishing the event, as close as possible, then great. That will already be fantastic. And hey, good news, we survived the trip on ice with a heavy trailer. I did scratch a couple light posts on the way here, but hey, we survived. And the guys at the company back there didn't seem to complain about that, so good. Truck headquarters. Oh, and there's a dealership right there. According to the GPS, that is still undiscovered. I wonder what brand truck or what truck brand that dealership is. Let's buy the garage and go over there to find out. Yeah, I know, I bought the garage. Thank you. Alright, and we out. Oh, I was much closer to the wall than I thought I was. Crap. Well, it's fine, at least there's a repair shop right there. I bump into those trucks there? I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my mind as soon as I saw those Volvos over there. Okay, stop right here. And let's do the fixaroo. There we go. Quick save. And let's pick another town. Don't zoom back in. So right now we are in Amarillo. I think I'm going to teleport to Lubbock. Lubbock? I think that's how you pronounce it. I might be wrong on that. In any case, I'm going to this city over here. Go to Lubbock. Alright, let's see. Where do we fly to and then land? Oh, hey, there's a chopper right there. Hello! Imagine if you could drive one of those as part of the alternating AI vehicles that WedTruckSim has. Alright, there's a repair shop right here. Perfect. Okay, let's pick a spot to land somewhere that should be safe. Right here should be fine. Actually, no. I mean, technically speaking, any of this is fine. Let's land right here. It's unlikely that anyone will spawn here in between me placing the camera and typing the command to teleport. There we go. Okay, click save. And let's find a contract. Odessa. 108 miles. Same kind of big trailer in cargo. We have already been to Amarillo, so let's not do that. Let's go to Odessa. Yes, continue. Ooh, look at that bridge. That looks awesome. I really wish I could see places like this in real life with my own eyes. Hopefully someday. One of the things that I have always wished for, ever since I was a child, was to someday live and work legally in the United States. I don't know if that is a dream that I'm gonna ever be able to achieve, but oh god, that I'm gonna ever be able to achieve. But it's one that I've always had, and if someday I can manage to achieve that dream, then maybe at some point, if possible, go on a tour across the country. That would be really nice. I will drive through this red light. I don't want to wait. Normally I would, but I am kind of in a hurry. Nice, we have a green here. Let's go. A little fast. Easy now. Okay. Minor missteps aside, do you see how easy it is for you to drive just fine on snow with the ice physics enabled on TMP? It's actually not that difficult. You just have to be more mindful of your driving, more careful with your driving. I'm saying this because ever so frequently I see people sliding around completely out of control, and then they get banned and they say sorry to me, winter mod. Like, man, that's not really a useful excuse or explanation to have you unbanned after breaking rules. No, you have to be careful. Alright, there's someone coming over there. They have the right of way, so I wait here. Although technically speaking I could have turned. It was far enough. But I don't want to take any unnecessary chances, considering latency and stuff. Because on my screen he was far away, but it's possible that he was actually closer. So who knows? Yeah, especially since his ping is higher than mine. Latency is a real issue sometimes. Alright, all clear, let's go. See how fast I was going and how well I managed to stop there? Even with ice physics. All you gotta do is be careful. And you should be fine. And the times when I do have some mishaps here is when I am not being careful enough as I should. Like just now, I was going a little faster than I should be, or I braked a little too late, and because of that I missed the entrance to the company. If I braked any harder here, I would have lost control and slipped. Alright, let's see, the trailer is... I can actually go around either in either direction, either through there or here. I'm just gonna go through here. Here we are. We have another long, heavy boy. Gently, gently. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's see. The ETA around 1 hour 54 minutes of game time. It should be around 1 hour 10 minutes of real time. And Mary's Cotton. It's a very simple route. Wow, we'll be there in no time. Fantastic. Let's leave this way. And this time I will remember that this trailer is much longer than what I am used to haul most of the time. And with that, I'm gonna be a little more careful when going around corners so I don't scrape the sides of that trailer into stuff. Is that a road I can drive on? Probably not. There's definitely going to be an invisible wall there, but at some point I might want to come back here with a scout and drive into that driveway just because. Because it's fun. Okay, also this trailer is heavy, so I've got to be a little more careful with the braking. 55,500 pounds. It's clear. It's clear. Clear. Clear, let's go. Always remember, kids, when crossing the streets, look both ways. Look right, left, right, then left again. Oh, I thought this was a dirt road. It isn't. Kind of does sound like dirt though, but it's smooth. Huh. I have to check this out again once I remove the winter mod. Right, that's clear. I don't see anybody coming that way. There's nobody on tab either. Let's go. Oh, first time I remember to check tab for traffic. I'm gonna hit the stuff. Okay, there we go. Well, could be worse. But you know what would be worse? It would be worse for me to not remind you guys that I stream every week on Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, where I play only trucking games every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Mainly American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator every Wednesday. And I play a different game every week on every Friday, also at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. While on Sundays I do art live at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you would like to catch my streams when I do stuff, those are the days, those are the times. I'm actually seriously considering, however, to include another day of the week in my stream schedule, either Monday or Tuesday, and reserve that stream for only Phasmophobia and other scary games. Because Phasmo is really fun, and I'm gonna be honest with you, actually, I think I kind of like horror games. I didn't think I did, but I think I do. But I suppose I can't blame Phasmophobia for that. But that is something that I am still thinking of. I still don't have anything planned. It's just an idea that is still brewing in my mind. But yeah, if you are interested, maybe look forward to that. Phasmophobia every Monday or Tuesday. if I actually do that. There we go. I didn't really need to make this turn so wide open like that. Better be safe than sorry. Besides, I actually still am not used to hauling one of these long trailers anymore. I was used to hauling these around when the heavy cargo was first added to the game. But it's been like years since I hauled one of these, so I kind of forgot how to handle them properly. I say properly, but what I really mean is, you know, drive them around in a way that they don't hit stuff, basically. Reminds me though of the very first time that I played American Truck Simulator. I got it on launch day, and up until then, my only experience with driving trucks were with King of the Road and Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I was very used to driving and maneuvering and parking European trucks on ETS2. But the American trucks, these beauties here, they are a completely different beast. I kid you not, I spent at least 1 hour and a half trying to reverse park a trailer on ATS on my very first delivery, because I could not for the life of me get the truck turned around because it was so much longer than what I was used to. But eventually I quickly picked up how to handle these trucks, and to be honest, I actually find the American trucks to be easier to maneuver and turn around than European trucks, which are shorter and have a shorter wheelbase and therefore actually turn more easily. I don't know why, but for some reason I do find the American trucks to be easier to drive around than the European trucks. Which is considerably ironic, given the fact that I had so much trouble to maneuver one of these on the first time that I tried them. I just love these things. I said this before on another stream. Actually, I think it was last week. But I'll say it again. If I could live in the United States, or even just visit for a little while, I don't think I would want or really like to own one of these trucks. Even though, my god, look at this cabin, it's awesome. But anyway, I don't think I would really like to own one of these and drive them around, like for a profession, for example. But I definitely would love to have the experience to at least drive one of these for a day. Because I love these big machines. It's so cool. Oh, come on, stop. Almost missed it. There we go. Hey, see, what did I tell you? We are here already. That was extremely quick. Even though it was also 100 miles of distance, like on our last delivery. That one was also 180 miles. 80? No, sorry, 108 miles. This here feels like it was much shorter, even though it was the same distance. Alright, let's begin slowing down now. Mary Scotton. I'm not gonna stop here in time. Oh, actually I did. Just barely. Alright, let me see the results. 6 out of 15. What? I thought this counted as just 1. I thought this was going to count as 2. Why? I went to different place. Didn't I? I've never delivered here before. Or from, for that matter. Game, you cheated me. Well, technically speaking, I kind of cheated you too, but I'm the player here. Well, that's strange. You would expect that something like this would be named as a town. Well, frick. So how exactly does that work after all then? Is it based on distance? Is it based on city of origin and city of destination? How does that work? Wait a second. Is it based on whether or not at some point I have already been to the city, regardless if I delivered there before or not? Because I have already been to Odessa, but I have not delivered anything to there. I just drove there to buy the garage. And according to the World of Trucks thingy, this delivery was technically to Odessa. Hold on, I am confused. Let me open my logbook on World of Trucks on the other PC here. One moment, guys. That's the SCS blog. I will log in first, and then I'll share the screen so you guys can check this with me. Give me just a moment. In the meantime, enjoy my beautiful truck. Come on, World of Trucks, load! Why is it being so slow? There we go. Let's see, account name or email. My account is this, and my password is this. Alright. Now, okay, let's check this together. Hey! My achievement is here. Nice, thank you. Christmas Reflections. Using external contracts, complete 15 deliveries of gifts across Europe or USA while sharing four wishes of love, peace, hope, and care to those most in need during this season of giving. Sorry, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Thing is, this computer that you're seeing on the screen right now, the resolution is set to 1080, but the monitor where I have this computer be displayed on, this monitor is not 1080, it's actually smaller. And I had to force the driver to actually display on this monitor at this correct resolution. So everything appears to me on the screen a little smaller than they are actually supposed to be. So sometimes text becomes harder to read on this screen. But if I see this on my main screen, which is actually supposed to run at 1080, I can see just fine there. Anyway, in the 2022 Christmas Reflections event. Hey, thank you. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Achievement unlocked. ATS2 10th anniversary. Thank you for celebrating 10 years of your Truck Simulator 2 goodness with us by making yet another delivery in the recognition of the game. We are proud to have been part of this historic yet humble event, and incredibly honored that you chose to join us. My god, ETS2 came out 10 years ago. I bought this game back in 2013, like just a few months after it was launched. It's already been 10 years? Jesus. Happy Halloween. Wow, I never checked this achievement before. Committed hauler. Transport 1 million kilograms. This is a moody achievement that you can earn in multiple times. Times achieved, 6. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Logbook. American truck. Let me open the map in the game again because I forgot what exactly I was going to check here. Right, I wanted to check if I did or did not deliver anything to or from Odessa already, and forgot about it. Odessa. Oh, I did already do a delivery to Odessa. Ah, heck. I completely forgot about that. I could swear I had not done that. Okay, so this here is the one I just did. From Lubbock to Odessa. Oh man, I just wasted one. Oh well, it is what it is, I suppose. Let's go back to the game. Fine. That's fine. Let's just pick something else. Quick save here. Hold on a second. This is an NCZ, right? Yes. I'm gonna try a thing here. Just to show you guys that I am indeed using this snow physics. Look at the truck slide. Bump, and it bumped. It booped its nose on the butt of the trailer over there. Anyway, let's teleport to another town. You know what? This time I'm gonna go all the way east. Let's go east. There's no way I've done any deliveries there, and my game is frozen. Help. Hello, game. Any day now. Did it crash? Oh, no, there we go. It was just thinking super hard. 697 North, Glade Road, Washington, DLC. I was about to hit Control-Shift-Escape to open Task Manager. Alright, let's see. Like, if I remembered I had done a delivery to Odessa, I would not have picked one to here. I would have picked something going from Lubbock to anywhere else, like Wichita Falls or Abilene, San Angelo. That would be fine. Actually, you know what? I could go to Del Rio instead of going east and see if we can find anything going either to Laredo Junction or San Angelo. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Del Rio. Go to Rio. Not Rio de Janeiro. I'm never going to Rio de Janeiro. I'm in Ontario now. What? No. Well, my camera is in Ontario. Del Rio. Okay, let's try just go to Del. Go to Del. Hey, there we go. Do we have a garage here? Yes. So I'm gonna land on the garage and buy it. And it's in here somewhere. There it is. Hey, there we go. Another happy landing. Do you really want to buy this garage? Oh man, I don't know. Let me think. Yes. What kind of question is that? Right, quick save here. Oh, before I check for contracts, let me see if my driver needs to sleep. No, he doesn't. Alright, let's see. What have we got? So now the objective is here, here, or here. Preferably one of these two here, because they seem to be the closest. Like, we have one going to Junction. It's actually outside of town. However, it is not the distance that we need. We need 100 miles, and this one is 69 miles. It's nice, but not what we need. Alright, this one is a little better. 131. Alright, let's do it. Used packaging. Hold on a second, what is San Angelo? 148. Yeah, let's do this one. Wyoming Highway 76, Sinclair, Wyoming DLC. Alright, Mr. Big Truck. Take us places, please. Wait a second. Oh, there's two roads here? Huh. Interesting. Okay, stop here. It's clear. It's clear. Let's go. So if this next delivery does count as 2 deliveries, which I hope it will, that's gonna set me up to 8 out of 15 deliveries completed. Which means, I'm gonna stop at this traffic light here. Which means I would then have about, let me do some quick maths here, 7 deliveries left. That's still quite a lot. If I had not, just going to run this red light. If I had not done those 2 deliveries that counted as just 1, I could have managed a total of 4 across those 2. That would have been like almost halfway of what I would have left. And see why I decided to just teleport around and do these deliveries that count as 2 each time. That way the event goes by much more quickly. At the same time that you spend doing 1 delivery, you can do, technically, as far as the event's concerned, you can do 2. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, and to be honest, it kind of is. But I don't know, it makes sense. Anyway, Taco Kingdom. I could go for some tacos right now. That would be fine. Quite nice. And stop. I reckon I should get a green now. Yeah? Okay, I guess not. Well, there's nobody around, I'm just gonna go. Alright, so it should be around this corner right here. Now, that's weird. Why has the GPS sent me this way around instead of over there? That's a 2-way. I couldn't turn? I mean, I can't turn left from the main road there? Guess not. Anyway, the GPS sometimes is dumb. Alright, stop. Easy, there we go. That's not a bad looking trailer. It's a bit bland, but not bad. Alright, let's see here. I have explored almost half of the maps available at the moment. Nice. Del Rio, we're heading north. Taking a bunch of turns right here. And finally arriving at Equus Power? Seems to be what it's called. Okay, this should not be a long trip. I am picking short ones for a reason, after all. ETA, roughly 2 hours 27. It's actually going to be a little longer than most of the trips that we've done so far. Why are you not moving? That's because I have the parking brake on. Yeah. That's why. Hang on a moment. I am really curious about this. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. I get it. Over here you can only turn right. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. This makes sense. This makes sense. By the way, how heavy is this trailer? It's 36,000 pounds. 36,002 pounds. Let me guess. If 55,000 pounds is around 27 tons, this is gonna be like for some reason I want to say 9 tons, but I don't think that's gonna be it. Maybe like 15 tons? Let me ask my phone. 36,002 pounds, 2 tons.
36,002 pounds is equal to 18.001 US tons.
Alright, I was off by a little. I said 15 tons, sorry. It's actually 18 tons. I'm sorry anyone, no offense, but the Imperial system makes no sense. So illogical. Sonora? We have a little town here in my state called Sonora as well. But I'm pretty sure those are not related. Lovely little place though. But I've never been there. But I'm told it is lovely. There is a sugar brand that is produced here in my state, and I believe it is produced in the town of Sonora, and it is actually called Sonora. It's called Sonora sugar. I never had it, but I bet it is sweet. Pretty sure it must be sweet. Sugar. How different can sugar be after all? Actually quite a lot, if I'm honest. Bridge may something. I couldn't read that traffic sign, but look at this. That's really nice. Alright, I'm going too fast. I'm gonna have a crash here. Slow down, slow down. Let's use the retarder. I'm using a combination of retarder and engine brake. Whew, there we go. Prices averted. What does this say? All vehicles must stop ahead when flashing. And what is flashing? Those lights, I suppose? Well, they were not flashing, so I'm not going to stop. What's going on here? That's odd. What about this one? Road, I couldn't read. Work zone. Speed limit 55. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, there actually are workers working. Alright, seriously, this delivery has to count as a double. I am already sick of doing deliveries that count as a single delivery. To be fair though, that is far more annoying, to me at least, on Euro Truck Simulator. On ATS, it's still annoying, but for some reason I feel like it's far less annoying than it is on ATS. I mean ETS too. I think I am going downhill here. No, I'm not. I'm slowing down. Naturally slowing down. There, see, 62, 61, 60. Man, that's a funny sign. Alright, here's that section of road where that I said we are gonna have to take a bunch of turns. Bunch of corners. I'm going to shoot. Oh wait, I thought I was supposed to turn here. Never mind. I thought I was going to shoot right through this intersection, but I thought that there was where I should turn. I once slid on mud and almost crashed the car into a tree. I gotta tell you, that was super scary. Have a feeling that you don't have control over the vehicle anymore and that you might end up in an accident. That is super scary. Thankfully I didn't hit the tree. The car managed to stop before hitting the tree. But that was really scary. So I can only... I mean, actually I can't imagine what it's like to slide on ice, on snow. It really can't be much different from sliding on mud. In other words, it's scary as heck. Man. Oh. Is this supposed to be a river? It's full of weed. Wild weed. Plants. Someone should clean that up. But yeah, super scary stuff. Super scary. Not something I want to experience again. Definitely. Unless it is actually safe to do so. Otherwise, if I have the risk of hitting something with the car, no thank you. No. And actually, that happened on the same day. On that same day that I was having an extremely awful, terrible day, that I was super pissed off, and that SUV, the Ford EcoSport that I told you guys about earlier, cut me off and almost made me crash into the bus to my right. It was either that or allow him to crash into my car, because if I had not swerved to my right and slammed the brakes, he would have hit me. He was like literally right next to me. I really wish I knew what was going on in that guy's mind. Oh well. Thank God nothing bad came out of that. It was just some extra annoyance and one small jump scare. We're nearly there. 16, wow, 16 minutes already. What does that say? Don't let your words be something I couldn't read. Alright, here's our exit. Let's begin slowing down now. I don't want to shoot right across this intersection like I did last week. Gently, gently. Hey, there we go. Perfect. And now we turn. Junction discovered. Lovely. My deck just popped a message on the screen saying that the IP address has changed. What? Excuse me? It is connected via Wi-Fi. Ow, frick. I was looking at the deck. The IP address on your phone has a different network identity as the IP address of the Touch Portal server. This probably means you are not on the same network. Nonsense! I am on the same network. Let me do a quick test here. Let me press this button and see. It did lose connection. What the heck? Why? Hey, there we go. 8 out of 15. This one did count as 2 deliveries. Excellent. Alright, now apparently I will have to troubleshoot why my deck decided to disconnect. What the heck? Hold on a second. Let me quick save here. You are still disconnected, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, let me tab out. And let's close Touch Portal on the computer. This most likely just broke the connection between Touch Portal and Twitch, which means if someone redeems something like Hydrate, for example, the robotic voice is not gonna play. Okay, let's see if this has fixed. If it did, then the message that Mike Dragon will be right back will appear on the screen now. And it did not fix. Oh, what the heck? Okay, hold on. I have to open the settings on this thing here. Come on. Do it. Do it! Well, it looks like I'll have to manually control OBS now. Oh, there we go. It opened now. It did change the IP. Why? The program itself changed the IP for some reason. I have to change this back. Give me just another moment, guys. So that's one number, that's another number, that's yet another number. Yeah, that is the correct IP now. Go back, and let's see if that has fixed it. Nope. It's not working. Why? Well, anyway, that could be worse. I'll just have to manually control OBS from this point on for some reason. Like the switch to... Hold on a second. Maybe this happened because for some reason maybe this phone changed networks, even though I'm pretty sure I set it up to only use one. Oops, I entered on the wrong option here. Even though I set it up to use only one single Wi-Fi network. Son of a gun, it did. It connected to another network for whatever reason. I thought I had removed this one from the memory. Forget network. Yes, connect back to the Star Fox Wi-Fi network. Yes. Okay, let's see if this will fix it. Nope. Maybe I have to change the IP again. Wait, I just changed the screens. What the fudge? Hold on. Ah, there we go. Now it is connected again. But now I have to reset a couple things here. One moment. The game might go mute for a moment. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, now it is working. But let me redeem the hydrate option myself. I do want to drink some water anyway, just to see if this did break the connection with Twitch.
Hydrate. Gotta keep hydrated.
Okay, good, it didn't. Alright, that is working, because it's super annoying when that stops working. Because then I have to go into Touch Portal again on the PC, then enter a couple of settings there, go into Twitch, copy some keys and stuff. It's not difficult, it's super easy and quick to do, it's just bothersome. Anyway, water. Much better. Alright, so we are in Junction. I think I'm gonna do just one more delivery. Let's see, I am at 8 out of 15, is that it? Yes, 8 out of 15. So 8, 9, 10. If I do one more today, that will leave me at 10 out of 15, and then I'll have to do only 5 more. Though it is getting a bit late over here. I will do one more. I will do one more. So let's see, which town should I go to? Let's go to Wichita Falls. Yes, let's go to Wichita Falls. Go to... Wait, there's an H here. How do you spell Wichita again? Wichita? I think that is wrong. Wichita. Yeah, that is wrong. Go to Wichita. I just typed the exact same thing. Hang on. Ah, it does not have an H right there. Everything was right except for the H that I thought was there, but actually isn't there. Wichita. There we go. Oh, I didn't check if there's a garage in Junction. There isn't. Good. Whoa! This definitely looks like a city. Man, they are doing so much better work at building the cities and towns in American Truck Simulator than on Euro Truck Simulator. I love it. The towns on ETS, they do feel like towns. Hey, we have a guy here. Nice. Alright, let's TPC here because it should be the safest location. There we go. Trolley TV. Let's quick save. And let's look for our last contract of the stream. And after that, if there are reports in the system and I still have enough time, then as a little treat, I might check some reports. Let's see, used packaging to Dallas, 122 miles. Gifts, we cannot really do that. Wichita Falls, Texas to Fort Worth, also Texas, 112 miles. Let's do that one. Boise, Idaho DLC. Your trailer is ready. Fantastic. Do I need to sleep? Not yet, but soon-ish. Well, when I say I mean my driver. My character here. Anyway, let's go pick that trailer. I might have hit the curb, but I don't care. I want to finish this soon so I can check reports. And I'm pretty sure you guys would also like to see some reports. I love American Truck Simulator reports, to be honest. They are my favorite. Lots of useless things reported, but I love them. Maybe that is why I love them so much. I don't have to ban people for... no, but seriously, I actually don't like banning people. And I'm not even saying this because afterwards I might have appeals to answer and evidences to edit and upload, so the people that have been banned can see why they have been banned and stuff like that. You know, in other words, because of extra work. I just really don't like to keep people from being able to hop on the servers and play. Which is, of course, not to say that I turn my eyes on wrong stuff. I don't. Actually, if anything, I suppose at least some people could say that I am maybe too harsh sometimes, which I actually disagree with, because all I do is actually act accordingly to the rules. But hey, there's always those people who say, Deming, you banned me for no reason, and in the meantime you check the evidence and the guy was intentionally crashing into other people, intentionally driving the wrong way, hitting every single vehicle on the road as possible, you know. And yet they say, no reason. Yeah, no dude, there was reason. There was plenty of good reasons. Alright, here we are. Quite nice entrance, I like it. Golden medals. Quite quaint. I'm actually gonna have to reverse here. Alright, let's turn around here then. And reverse. Beep, 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 beep. So annoying. There we go. What even is this stuff? Plows. Of course, plows. I knew that. Anyway, ETA around 2 hours, 2 minutes. The route that we have will put us through Wichita. And... right there. Whoa, my god, look at all of these roads. Jeez. Reptane! Happy Wednesday or Thursday, I don't know anymore. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, a raid. Everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Wednesday / Thursday. I hope you are doing well. Wow, that is a lot of roads. My god. Well, let's get there. It should be a very quick trip. And after that, since I said this is going to be the last one of the stream, then if there are reports in the system, we can check a few, and maybe if we are lucky or unlucky, depending on your point of view, we can swing some banhammers. Which I don't really think is going to happen. It's 2:53 a.m. right now. Here now. Oh, that is late or early, depending on your point of view. But regardless, in which case, happy Thursday. It's Thursday, my dudes. Meanwhile, over here, it's only... What time is it? Only 9:53 p.m. My magic number. Why your magic number? That's clear. 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 Alright, let's go. Alternatively, obviously, I could just open tab. But again, I actually don't have the habit of checking tab for traffic if I am trying to cross an intersection, for example. I do prefer to do like I do in real life and actually stick my head and look both ways. Which is funny because in real life here, when looking both ways in game, I actually, like for example, if I try to look this way here, I actually do stick my head in real life to try and see a little past the pillar of the door, which obviously doesn't work. But I do it anyway. I'm gonna check. Oh, I get it. I get it now. Reptane 253. 2:53 a.m. Alright, I get it now. I should have figured. Excuse me. But yeah. Now, if I had one of those, what are they called? I think Tobii motion tracker, something like that. You know, those devices that actually track your movements and translate them into movement in the cabin of the game, and maybe that would work. But I don't have one of those, and to be honest, I don't really have any interest in buying one of those. It must be expensive anyway. By the way, have you heard of the Settlers series? I don't think so. Game series, The Settlers. No, it doesn't ring a bell. And maybe I have seen something about it before, but I don't remember. Let me ask on my phone. The Settlers game series.
There are 35 games in the Settlers series. Here are the first three: The Settlers, New Allies, The Settlers, and Champions of Anteria.
30-something games in the series. Jesus, I know I definitely have not heard of these before. No, but the cover that I saw on the screen there, it doesn't ring a bell. Let me guess, it's a RTS series? How can someone make over 30 games in a series? My god. That's a lot of games. Just streamed The Settlers 2, Veni Vidi Vici. Oh, nice. So, what is it about? Is it an RTS? Yes, it's an RTS-based building game. I figured. More like SimCity or more like Age of Empires? Or more like The Sims? Wait, the Sims is not an RTS. What am I saying? Bad example. More like Age of Empires. I see. Well, technically speaking, I suppose Age of Empires and SimCity, at least the older games in those series, they're not all too different, right? I mean, both of them involve strategy, building, management of resources. The stuff happens in real time, unless you pause, like you can do in SimCity. Technically speaking, you have enemies to fight in both games, but also not, because I mean Age of Empires doesn't have giant monsters or aliens that destroy the entire town. Can you imagine if there were tornadoes in Age of Empires? Or aliens that try to abduct all your cows? Or in Age of Empires' case, the sheep? That would kind of be fun, actually. Watch my next stream then. I'll show you around. If I can, because of our time zones, when you stream I am usually either busy with something around the house here, or I am not home at all, because when you stream it is around, I believe it's like early afternoon for me. Early to mid afternoon, more or less. And that is actually one of the reasons why I only do my streams in the evenings. Well, when it is evening for me, except on Sundays when I can actually stream in the afternoon. Because during the week, in the majority of the time, I am not available in the afternoon, let alone mornings. I love this truck, it's beautiful. Again, I would love to drive one of these in real life at one point. Maybe not own one of them, but I definitely would love to have the experience of driving one of these big rigs. Shut up with the red light ticket. Alright, let's begin slowing down now, because we have to take our turn up ahead. Nobody coming from there. This side is blocked. I think here is where we turn. Or is it on the next one? No, it is here. That's red. Well, but there's no one. And I'm kind of in a hurry, so I'm gonna go. Now, I know that there are usually not that many people playing American Truck Simulator or WedTruckSim MP, but you always find people anywhere you go. However, here in Texas, I did encounter far less people than I expected to encounter, and than I usually encounter in other areas of the game. It looks like not all that many people have bought Texas yet for some reason. I actually know the exact reason why. Because this state DLC is expensive. Which is the reason why I haven't bought it. I got gifted this one. Which, shout out to the person who gifted me this DLC. Thank you so much once more. You know who you are. Hey, here we are, our last delivery of today, anyway. You know what, since this is the last one of the day, I'm gonna deliver it myself. I mean, park it myself. This is going to be easy, famous last words. Alright, now we align the truck with the trailer as much as possible. There we go. I could have done a little better. Yeah, I would do it. Hold on, let's go forward. Okay, now we reverse. Easy now, not to hit the wall on that side. And a little more. I can fix this by keep going backwards, but it's going to be easier and quicker if I just go forward now. There we go. And voila! Perfect! I love this truck, it's beautiful. Achievement progress, farm away 1 of 10. That's a new achievement. Hey, there we go. 10 out of 15. So now I only have 5 more deliveries to do. Okay. Let's turn the hazards off and the beacons off. Move out of the parking spots. And stop right here. Turn off everything. Do a quick save. And is this dirt? Alright, I'm gonna do 2 things. One, I'll see if I can make a donut. This is... Actually, no, this is not in no collision zone. Never mind. I'm not gonna do anything. Never mind. This is not an NCZ. What I will do instead is park somewhere safer because... Oh, wait. Now it is? What? I'm confused. Well, right here it is a no collision zone. What a wonky kind of prefab is this? Well, fine, since this here is in a collision zone, let's park right here, save, make a donut, and check if we have any reports to check. Alright, do a donut. And no donut. It just slid straight into that wall. Alright, let's load the save again, and let's check for reports, but before I can check for reports, I have to enable streamer mode, so you have to give me a moment to do that. When the game decides to unfreeze itself and finally load the save. Why is it taking so long to load the save anyway? It's odd. I'm pretty sure this would not happen if I were running this game off of an SSD. But the only problem with that, I am running this off a hard drive. To install these games on an SSD, I would need one that is at least 2 terabytes in size, and those cost like a fortune. I can buy an RTX 3090 or something for the price I would have to spend on an SSD of a compatible size. And I simply cannot do that. I'd rather buy the graphics card. Anyway, let me press a button here on the deck. There we go. I pressed the button. I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna hide the game from you guys for a moment so I can enable the thing that I said, and then I'll check if there are reports. So please hang on in there. So I click this, and bada bing bada boom. That should be it. Good news is we have reports. The bad news is we only have 2 reports. Well, let's check them both. First one is for reckless driving. Let me enable this map so we can use that as extra evidence. Well, not really extra evidence, but this is actually useful to have when recording evidence. Anyway, reckless driving. Let's see what this guy did. The suspect. He didn't say anything, chat. Let's check his plates. The plates are bugged. His license plate is showing as my plate. Whoa, the loading is weird. There's a floating sign! My god, everything is loading so slowly. Jesus. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. The moment where he meets someone else. There's someone nearby now. Right, let's slow down here. Back to normal speed. There's only one other player nearby, and this is close to halfway the evidence. Is he going to run the red light and crash into that red truck? Nope. I thought he was gonna. Well, what is it then? Let's speed up again. Ah, I see. I see. Oh no. Oh, that's the wrong way. Well, who needs roundabouts, am I right? My man, no, dude. That was reckless. That was, technically speaking, intentional wrong way and intentional reckless driving too. But at the same time, there was no other traffic. Nah, it's a ban. Rules are rules. So, reckless driving, intentional wrong way, and you get 15 days. I did save the evidence, didn't I? Let me check. One moment. This takes time, but it is always worth checking if the clip has saved correctly before actually issuing the ban, or more specifically, before deleting the report. Because if you delete the report and the clip didn't actually record properly, then, well, that's one missing evidence there. And that can be a little bit of a problem. Okay, so this has been saved correctly. So, bye-bye. However, I do have to take note of this number down here. 1927167. Okie dokie. You can see what I'm doing right now, but just so you know, I am actually naming the video file with this evidence I have just recorded. I gave it the name of that ID because I need that number to identify this user later. But right now I am moving the video file into another folder to keep it separated. Alright, and that is actually all that I can tell you about this. I cannot even show you what I just did there. Well, actually, technically speaking, I can show you that, but it's pointless. Anyway, next report, and it's the last one. There used to be more reports on ATS. Let's see, the suspect, he has said nothing yet. Plates seem fine. That's a nice looking truck though. Nice Peterbilt. Blocking, shut up. Blocking, wrong way, and reckless driving. Something tells me this one is going to be a valid ban. I mean, valid evidence. Oh, yep. There we go. Let's rewind a little bit. Pause here. Go back to normal speed. Let me reset shadow play. I can start recording from this point and play. Brother in Christ, what are you doing? Don't you know you cannot U-turn and drive in the wrong way like this? That is exactly what he's doing. Watch. Oh, he reversed quite a lot there. He didn't need to reverse that much. Come on, go on. Go on. There you go. There you go, breaking the rules. As if they didn't matter. And we can see on the map right there, on the GPS, there's another player coming. This guy knows there is someone coming. That is why he's stopping. He's probably thinking, I'm gonna stop here so I'm not gonna get in the way of that guy, so if I don't bother him, he won't report me and I cannot be banned for this. Let's see if that guy said anything. Nope, they didn't say anything. Not in chat anyway. Knowing the ETS community, if they exchanged any words, they did so through the CB radio. Ah, right when that was coming, the evidence ends. Heck. I so wanted to see if something was gonna happen between these two. Has that one said anything? I can't click. Too far away. There we go. No, he also didn't say anything. So, you, my dude, reckless driving, intentional wrong way. Yeah, you don't do that. 7 days, 14 days, 15 days. Let's check if the clip has recorded correctly. Yeah, it has. Let's move that into this other folder here. Rename the file. Issue the ban and take notes of the number 1927170. There we go. And sadly, that was all the reports that we have today on ATS. Honestly, I wish there were more reports on ATS. I like them. Oh my god, it's so dark suddenly. It got dark very quickly. I better go back to the truck. Nice trees though. Alright, so I think that is going to be everything for today, everyone. So don't forget, I stream every week on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, where I gotta press this button here on the deck. Hang on a second. Beep. And boop. So I stream every week on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, where I play only trucking games on Wednesdays, but mostly American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And I play a different random game every week on every Friday, also at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. On the Sundays, however, at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I do art live. I draw, I paint. I love doing that stuff. That is actually my favorite stream. It's personally speaking, it is something very relaxing to me. Fun fact, actually, this channel here on Twitch, it started supposedly just for the art stream. Well, actually, I created the channel years ago just so I could actually chat in other streams, but I never used the channel for my own streams until recently. When I say recently, I mean a few years ago. But my very first streams and the original idea was to do just art. And then I decided to branch into games as well, because I also like games, and here we are today. But anyway, point is, every Wednesday and Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I also have a Discord server. It's called Dragon Realms. If you'd like to join, you would be more than welcome to. There is a link below the stream that you can click on to join the server through there. However, for the moment, it is only accessible to members of the art group Dragon Realms over at DeviantArt, and to subscribe to the channel here on Twitch. So if you are one of those, you should be able to use the link below. And if you are and you try to use the link and the link is broken, because for God knows what reason it breaks sometimes and I have no idea why or how to fix it. And apparently sometimes it fixes itself, so But anyway, if you try to use it and it doesn't work, then you can message me directly either on DeviantArt or on Twitter, or even just send me a whisper here on Twitch. That might even be easier. But regardless, you can message me there and I will send you an invitation link directly through there. My name on DeviantArt is here on the top of the screen. It's Mike this Dragon, and on Twitter it is @_MikeDragon. I will be opening this server to the general public in the near future, so anyone can join at any moment, but for now only members of that group and subscribers can join. And that's gonna do it for today, everyone. So thank you all so much for joining the stream. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you had some fun, and it's always good to have your company here. So enjoy the rest of your week. Oh, also don't forget, this next Friday, unless something comes up and I am prevented from streaming as I am supposed to, I should be playing the single-player campaign of 007 GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64 on the next Gaming Friday. So if you like that game and would like to see how I do on that game, because I don't think I have ever beat that game before, then join me and let's go pew pew pew, bang bang on some guys as Mr. Bond himself. But anyway, everyone, enjoy the rest of your week. Once more, thank you so much for joining. Enjoy the rest of your evening if it is still evening. Have a very good day if it is a new day. But regardless, when you go to bed, sleep well. And until we meet again on the next stream, God bless you all. Stay safe and healthy. And as always, dream of dragons. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye. See you.
Present some problems and we don't know what to do. You've come to find your feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you don't try to go bad on taking trips because they'll turn your trips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. Citrus can seem quite big if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let that my opinion of such bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the fact that if you could fix the failings of the current paradigm, we would have a hero who's both been elusive and on time. Just on time. And then we would all contrive new conflicts, you know. So bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the show. Bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion. Stipulations placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just glow. Don't wait to play to indecision. Don't bet on taking trips because you got to be more grand. You got to think ahead and carry out the things you planned. Citrus can be your fuse when you continue the puzzles lay. Don't quit on hopes or dreams when you have simply got to chin up. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll only drag you down. You got to keep on sailing even when you want to frown. The world will keep on turning without matter where you land. You might as well be running when your feet should hit the sand. Don't bet on thinking trips because you got to be more grand. Chin up, don't bet on sinking ships because they'll only drag you down. Chin up, don't bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your trips to trash.